Rhythm is life. Rhythm is soul. I say let's get it right this time. Let love unfold.
If we really plugged in, to the matrix, if we really plugged into it and knew everything that was going on around in the planet, it would kill you. I don't necessarily mean that literally, but it would just, you wouldn't be able to cope. Okay. So we've got our own little micro little world going on here, and that's all we have to contend with. And isn't that hard enough? Your own me, the little work. Yeah. None of you sitting there got any idea what anybody else in this group is experiencing in their micro world. None of you. None of you. We're so invested in our own. Yeah. So invested in our own. And then we see through that lens. Note, me doesn't see through that lens. You do. You that is spaceless, formless, yet alive, full. And I'd hardly call it nothing. That's that. No thing, yes, but not nothing. Jesus, that'd be like, you wouldn't call love nothing, even though you can't throw love under a microscope and observe it. Yeah, you wouldn't call that nothing. So, you're not in there. Anything you can be aware of cannot be you. In particular, I'm talking about. Yeah. Cannot be you. Yeah. To be aware of something, you've got to be separate from it. Experience the separation. Experience that separation, please, yeah? It's by experiencing that separation, you find yourself here, or at least conscious. May still not, be fully aware of your true self, but that's the gateway, right there. It's a bit like what you were describing, Patty. Yeah. Yeah. You're not in there. Nothing to do with you. Zero to do with you. Zero. How could you be in there if you're aware of in there? How could you be in there? You're aware of in there, which implies you're not in there. So, relax. Relax. Please, I beg of you to relax. Just relax, relax, relax. Yeah? Yeah. All that's happening is consciousness at this point in time is starting to brighten up, starting to come to life, brighten up. Oh, remember, we've been unconscious our whole life, living in a dream. Yeah. Yeah. So relax. Relax. Just try and experience the difference between being here and living in there. It's a profound difference. That's what I was saying earlier, and I'll wind up. That's what I was saying earlier. You can be conscious of the mind, but the mind absolutely cannot be conscious of this that's conscious of the mind. Try it on. Like, try it on. Because me, which is mind, has always said, yes, I am conscious. No, you are not, is the truth. You are so not conscious. How do I know? Because I'm conscious of you. True self. Yeah. Start living here instead of here. Yeah. See that you're not in there. And you can't be in there because you're aware of in there. To be aware of in there, you've got to be out of there. Being aware of in there. Yeah. Or in the mind. Yeah. All right. Anybody, does anybody have a need to say anything before we wind up?
I just want to say, I would like to say thank you for being an instrument for waking us up.
Oh, thank you, Patty.
After what you said about the billions of people suffering, the only thing you can do to be compassionate is to wake people up.
Yes. Yep. 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 There's nothing more profound. There's nothing more beautiful, nothing more beautiful than to experience that. To see all the lights coming on in somebody. Yeah, until all the lights come on and they meet you. Hello. And it's always with a big smile, and it's love meets love. Not to, though. It's the experience is not to. And that can't be understood. Yeah. With mind, it can't be understood, but absolutely experienced. It's got to stop, get out of there, stop identifying with that, and that's the trick. Yeah, just, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry.
Love you all.
Bye.
Oh man, I love you guys.